Yes, Suzuki, welcome back. It's your Feel Good Breakfast Show. I don't know why my hands are doing this, but clearly I'm getting into the vroom feels of things. And Carissa, tell me why.
Okay, I'll tell you exactly why. This year's Sumola Hill climb, it wasn't just about burning rubber. No, Suzuki brought the heat across every single terrain with auto, marine and motorcycles, turning heads in one epic high-octane showcase.
It was a showcase like no other, and I got to dive behind the scenes to uncover how Suzuki is dominating land, sea and everything in between. So officially, buckle up and let's go on the ride. Hey, what's happening, Mzansi? Now listen up, from throttle to throttle, Suzuki has built more than just machines. They've built a lifestyle. Now think about this, 60 years of Suzuki Marine. That's 6 decades of reliability, innovation and adventure. And we're talking about everything from early morning fishing trips to deep sea escapades. And I think when Suzuki says that they are always by your side, that means on the water too. 60 years of Suzuki's marine life. Bro, congratulations. What exactly does this mean for Suzuki?
I think for us, the marine department is such a great department. It's obviously a lifestyle department, and what's great about it is 60 years shows that there's a long-standing heritage of marine outboard motor production. If you think about, for example, the Suzuki Jimny started in 1970, so even predating the Jimny, the DF series outboard motors from Suzuki really shows it stood the test of time, but also has the expertise and development over that period to provide the best product to customers out there. Quite an interesting fact is that 53.9% of all outboard motors, 4-stroke outboard motors sold in South Africa are Suzuki. So it means that 1 in every 2 outboard motors out there is a Suzuki outboard motor.
What do you think it is that makes these motors stand out on the water, especially when you are viewing it and gazing at it from a distance?
I think for us it's that long-standing heritage and also the fact that Suzuki is well known for building good engines. So from motorcycle, from automobile and then obviously in marine, and the development and research over time has really built these products over decades of expertise. What's also great is Suzuki's development in eco-friendly technology like lean burn, which increases fuel efficiency but reduces fuel consumption. And then also there's a great innovation that was developed as part of some of the outboard motors is a microplastic particulate filter. And then with our long-standing projects like Suzuki's Clean Ocean project, which is a global outreach project to clean up beaches and rivers, just showcases the importance to say, hey, we need to preserve the environment because then we can also have maximum enjoyment of the areas and places that we visit.
So bro, I'm looking at this and thinking, hey, this is nice, and I'm sure everybody else is going to agree with me. So for anyone wanting to start off in this world of boating, where do we begin? How do we get started?
I think doing a whole lot of online research is the starting point. What's great is suzukimarine.co.za's website has a whole lot of content for people to start out, and even on the YouTube channel you can see some elements of what do I need to do to start off at boating? Where do I start? But then also to contact your friendly Suzuki Marine dealer and get to ask them the questions. With the product range starting from the DF 2.5 all the way up to the DF 350, there really is a Suzuki outboard motor to fit your particular need.
How good does that look? And I can literally picture you, Carissa, on that boat, living your best life. I think it's the only thing missing in the successful journey that you've been on so far.
I think so. That is the cherry to top it all off. I'm just waiting for my boat to arrive. I'm ready, okay? And just when you thought that it couldn't get any louder, the hills roar to life from the rush of revving engines to the screams of tires gripping every curve. Suzuki's auto and motorcycle showcase at Sumola wasn't just seen, it was felt.
Yeah, it definitely was. Listen, this was a time where we got to crank it up, hit the incline, and dive into part 2 of this incredible round of action.
Ready.
Let's go. Whether it's bike, boat, or the brand new Swift, Suzuki doesn't just show up, but they show off. And they've definitely earned their seat at every table of adventure. Let's go. I think what surprised me most about Suzuki's 3-division approach is the fact that it shows you how easily their 3 divisions tie in so perfectly with the consumer. Whether it's bike, boat, or a motor vehicle, we're talking about adventure, we're talking about creating memories, we're talking about pushing the limits. No matter what medium you're on, there's this opportunity to have an adventure, an opportunity to create memories and have fun while doing it. Carl, good seeing you, man. How you doing?
Good on you, man. Always flat out, eh?
Yeah, look, this day is so exciting. The energy is real, but I want to talk about what's happening here. Let's talk about the riders that are going to be taking these beasts up the hill.
We're very fortunate to have two really good riders. I mean, the one's only 18 years old, but his dad is Clinton Pino. So we've got Tristan. The little kid's mad, you know. He rides so well, he's smooth, but at the end of the day, he's still a little guy, you know, and he's enthusiastic. That's really cool. Nicole, she's been racing all around the world. She's been riding since she was 18, so it's also very cool to have a lady rider that's partaking in this.
I believe it's your first time going up the hill. How are we honestly feeling?
To be honest, I'm a bit nervous, I won't lie, but I'm actually also so excited. I mean, thank you to Suzuki South Africa for making this happen for me. And yeah, I rode it for the first time yesterday, the bike, and I can tell you, it impressed me. It's a very, very pretty little motorbike, and also the torque. I mean, yesterday when I launched this thing, the torque was unbelievable.
Every year we come here, we are a top tier sponsor. However, the aim of the game is to have fun. This is what we keep telling people. Yes, there are big cars, big power, lots of money being thrown into the vehicles, but we are here to say, you can do it too.
Tristan, it's so cool to see a youngster like you with so much passion and raw talent jumping on the Suzuki bike. But how are you feeling about heading up the hill with this thing?
Then it's my first time doing it, obviously. I'm a bit scared, I can't lie. I haven't ever done anything similar to this. Then I think it's going to be a jaw. I'm going to try do a show for the crowd, you know, and just have fun. That's the end goal at the end of the day.
I actually don't know too much about these bikes. I haven't rode them yet. But my very good mate Tristan Pino, his dad is actually trying to build a racing series around these bikes. And it's hopefully going to be like a great entry level into like superbike racing. And it's planned to be one of the most like competitive classes.
For those that have been living under a rock, the GSX 8R Cup, let's talk about this thing.
It's exciting. Let's get it out the way. It's not checkbook racing. So the GSX 8R Cup is a cost-effective way of racing. You buy the motorcycle, you're looking around 220 grand, you come through and you ride and you have fun. It is a regulated though, in the sense that we'll be in control of what suspension is being used, clip-ons are a standard, you have to have rear sets, etc. And the motor is a sealed unit. You cannot do anything to it. It's some exciting times ahead of us.
Well, listen, when we're talking about some of the challenges that Suzuki are taking on, like the CN Challenge, I think it's incredible, but what exactly is this about?
Yeah, the CN Challenge is a carbon neutral challenge. Last year at the Suzuki 8 Hour, the Suzuki team decided to run a GSXR 1000 on 40% biofuels. For 2025 now, they're doing the same and they're hoping to use 100% biofuel. In 2024, they came 8th overall.
Well, I gotta ask, is there any way you can plug us in the future of Suzuki and biking? What's to come?
We definitely got a motorcycle that will be launched soon. I can't say too much, but it's tentatively it's yellow. We'll leave it at that.
If you love motorsport, it's the top of the range event in South Africa. So you have to come at least once, you know. And
If you have the opportunity to experience something like this, you should definitely do it. Like, you're never going to forget it.
Just to smell the racing fuel, to see the cars flying by, this is like a perfect way to spend the weekend.
Now listen guys, let's be honest, Suzuki is more than just a brand, it is a whole movement. And whether it's on land, sea or the track, we can clearly tell that they are more than just a part of the lifestyle, they are the lifestyle.
The drive, the passion, to steer his path to destiny. It's a Swift.
Yo, I'm telling you, you talk about a dose of inspiration, adrenaline, action, everything about that event made me want to just step into something special. And I thought, why not just do that and dive into a Suzuki? So whether it's on the road, whether you're on a boat in the ocean, I think there's so many ways to literally take your adventure to the next level. And Suzuki will do just that. It's the perfect companion to dive on the track, to have a track-ready car that you can take on the road. And whether it's the GSX 8R or anything in their fleet, it is just going to be the perfect thing for whatever it is you want to do. And I'm telling you, get in one and you'll feel what I'm talking about.
I do want to get in one. I've been seeing these Swifts everywhere and they're so cute, compact, but clearly packs a punch as
fast,
well.
Yeah, there's a 1.2
on.
turbo that actually packs a punch. You can see how fast it clopped up the hill. So yeah, adrenaline action. I can't wait for next year. It's just going to be bigger and better. But before that, get in a Suzuki and feel what we're talking about.
I love it.